wanted to come out after a second power outage.
That is true.
Spartans will have 1st and 10 from the Ram 27. 8 seconds into the second quarter. Spartans lead 7-0. Patrick Creighton, Nelson Flanagan with you on Texan Live.
Yep.
Moore in a shotgun. Keeps it himself up the middle to the 21-yard line.
Jose Quezada rolled him down on the, what was that, about the 20, 22-yard line.
Let's see where they mark him. They've moving him.
Oh.
Well, it won't matter.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Free 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the 22. Referee winds the clock up. I set. Pitch to Sturgis. Up the middle, cuts back right side. He's got a lane, gets to the 10, the 5 for the pylon, and he is in for the touchdown. Brock Sturgis, 22-yard touchdown run, and the Spartans are an extra point away from a 14-0 lead.
Cameron Arredondo met him at the goal line but didn't seem to phase him. He went right on through number 4.
Extra point up and good. 11:28 to go. Second quarter. Spartans 14, Rams nothing. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live. A 22-yard touchdown run by Brock Sturgis, and the Spartans take a 14-0 lead. Patrick Creighton, Nelson Flanagan with you on Texan Live. Seth Smalls now will kick off from left to right as he kicks off towards the south end zone. Wind still blowing.
Sam McConico back deep to receive this kickoff, along with Xavier Sheldon.
Wind still blowing pretty hard out of the south end zone, but now more of a northwest wind instead of a straight north wind.
That just
ball just fell off the tee.
The deep receivers are standing on their own 4-yard line waiting for this ball. Going to be going a little bit against the wind, so it's not going to travel as far as they think it is.
Look at someone to hold this ball. Kickoff and over end kick. It'll be
kick.
Fielded at the 7-yard line across the 10, 15, 20 towards the center of the field. 25 into a big pile and pushing it forward to the 30 and the 31-yard line. So the Rams finally get a chance to return a ball. Sean McConico with a nice return.
Manny Cayelas was in the on that tackle. There was about 4 that hit him.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rams from the 31. 11:20 to go, second quarter. Rams trail 14-0. Alcocer in the gun, jet motion. They'll give it to Lee. Left side, now cuts it back to the middle. Gets up near the 35-yard line before he's brought down in a pile. Be 2nd and 6 from the 35-yard line. 2 receivers wide right. Alcocer in the gun. Give us to Lee. He's got the first down across the 40, the 45, the 46-yard line.
Number 25, Elliott LaHaye, tripped him up, but he made good yardage on that.
So 1st and 10 Rams now from their own 46. Ball on the far hash. 2 receivers left. Alcocer in the gun. Barks his play, takes a snap, give up the middle. Lee bouncing his way around a couple of players.
Keith Simpson made the initial hit. Looked like the ball carrier was going to get away from him, but he held on, made a good tackle.
Forward to the 49 they'll give him, so 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Pistol set. Lee is the back. Give us to Lee. Right side off tackle, and Mayde got to midfield. Maybe picked up a yard there.
Dylan Love was in there fast that time and actually grabbed a hold of him behind the line. The Seven Lakes defense is penetrating that May Creek offense.
3rd and 6. Alcocer in the gun. Fires right side. It's complete for the first down. And out of bounds about the 41-yard lines to Fiacapui.
Caleb Cole made the initial hit, but not before the Rams made a first down.
Rams on the plus side of the field for the 2nd time tonight. 9 minutes to go, clock winding 2nd quarter. They trail 14-0. Alcocer takes a snap, looks to throw. Fires left side in and out of the hands of Josh Griffiths, who took a shot. It looked like Leger, who put a nice lick on him. He's 2nd and 10. Pfeiffer checks in for the Rams. He'll bring the play in. Two receivers come out left. Alcocer in the gun. Here comes jet motion. They give it to Lee up the middle. He cuts across the 40 down to the 35, 34-yard line.
Making good yardage.
They'll give him the 35. So it'll be 3rd down and about 4.
Matt Lacey was the defender on that tackle.
Needs the 31 for the first down. Stack left, give Meconico right side. And he pushes the pile. He's going to be very close to a first down. Good second effort there by Sean Meconico.
Justin Dittman was the first one to hit him from the defense. He made some good yardage, however. It's close to a first down.
They're going to mark the ball right about the 31-yard line. It looks like he's got enough for their first down. We're going to get a measurement.
Yeah, I believe he does. By about half the ball.
And maybe by a quarter of the ball, but it's good enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from the Spartan 31.
Rams are making a move here, coming we're just moving toward the red zone. We'll see their test as that red zone.
7:45 to go second quarter. Rams trail 14-0. Two receivers right. Jet motion. They'll give the handoff across the 25 and down near the 22-yard line. Sean McConico taking the ball on the jet motion. He's to the 22. That's a 9-yard gain.
Tyree Mickens made a good tackle there.
Xavier Shelton checks in. He'll bring the play with him. Ball on the near left hash. Two receivers to the left. Alcocer in the gun. McConico jet motion. Alcocer keeps it himself up the middle. He's got the first down across the 20 to the 15-yard line. Now this is where the Rams offense has been getting bogged down for weeks now, Nelson, is inside the red zone. They move the ball well between the 20s. Can they keep it going inside the red zone and punch it in the end zone?
That's true. I tell you what, the offensive line moved the Spartans out that time.
McConico jet motion to the right. He takes the handoff right side. Off tackle inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. That's 3 strong runs in a row by McConico.
Lajay was the one that made the tackle, but I'm telling you, May Creek is really moving the ball. They're blocking well.
Timeout Spartans, 6:25 to go second quarter. They lead the Rams 14-0. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Register online at CESperformance.com for your sports performance program. CESperformance.com has multi-month memberships and team training. CESperformance.com has baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CESperformance.com. There's no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com.
Folks, don't forget to tune into the Fox Sports Southwest tonight after our game, 11 to midnight, for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden. They'll take you around the city with all the week's football action. It's the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive tonight from 11 to midnight on Fox Sports Southwest. 2nd and 1 from the 6. Alcocer brings his team back out. Bunch set to the left, 2 receivers right. In the gun. Spartans stack the box here. Jet motion. Give it to Brown. 5, looking for the end, diving for the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Jalen Brown, 6-yard run.
Dylan Love made a good try there to get him just before he went into the goal, but he just couldn't make it. This is turning out to be a ball game.
Molina on for the extra point. Snap, set, kick is up. And it is good. 6:19 to go second quarter. Rams cut the lead in half. They trail at 14-7. This is Houston High School football on Texan Live. Six-yard touchdown run. That time by Jalen Brown. Gets the Rams on the scoreboard. They trail 14-7. 6:19 to go here in the second quarter. Folks, Texan Live is your new home for Houston High School sports. 3 games on tap tomorrow. Bright and early, 11 a.m. kick. Great game. Cinco Ranch takes on Strake Jesuit. Then a pair of 6 p.m. games as New Caney takes on Dayton, and Morton Ranch squares off against Katy. Taylor, all those games right here on Texan Live. Rams getting ready to kick off. This time kicking off with the wind. So let's see. They always line up with a very short kick. They try to kick these short kickoffs and get tight coverage. So Molina's short kick, fielded at the 17, 25, 30, runs through a tackler's arms, 35 up to the 40, 41-yard line. So a nice return.
That was Alec Arnold making that run.
And see, this is where you kind of question the strategy. You saw how it worked for Seven Lakes. They were able to boom the ball clear out of the back of the end zone. Why not do the same thing? You've got the wind at your back, and it's a very strong wind.
It is a big wind. I'm not sure what their kicking game is, their strategy.
1st and 10 from their own 42. Spartans eye set. Pitch up the middle. Across the 50 with a head of steam. Lost the football. Picked up by the Rams. Across the 50. Inside the 40-yard line. 20. Dancing down the sidelines. 10. 5 and knocked out of bounds.
That was Josh Bryant, the safety, that did that. Picked that ball up.
Josiah Bryant, could he stay in bounds? The linesman that said he might have stepped out well before then.
Bringing it back.
They're bringing us back to the 33-yard line. They'll say Bryant stepped out of bounds there, but a huge, huge fumble recovery for the Rams, and they could be in business. Terrific field position and a chance to tie this game up. 1st and 10 from the Spartan 33-yard line. 5:59 to go in this first half.
The Rams have been given new life. Seven Lakes defense looks a little stunned. They're back out on the field after hardly any kind of a break.
Alcozer in the gun, fakes the give, looks to throw. Right side, it's complete near the first down. Flag down on the play. That's Josh Griffiths with the reception. It looks like he's got a first down. We got a flag back at the 32. And it's going to come back. They say ineligible man downfield, and I don't know how that you get an ineligible man downfield. There was not a lot of – it wasn't like Alcozer sat back there and was under pressure and ran around a lot. That was a pretty quick developing play.
Yes, it was. They didn't give a number, so I'm not sure who it was. I didn't see anybody down.
Flag was called on – I thought he said 63.
Did he?
But I don't have a 63. Alcozer, quick screen right side. It's complete. 40, 35, and down about the 32-yard line is Griffiths.
Justin Dittman, a senior for the Spartans, made a good tackle there in space.
2nd and 10 from the 32. Clock at 5 minutes, 10 seconds, and winding in this first half. Rams down a touchdown. Alcozer in the gun. Jet motion. Give on the jet is to Lee. He's across the 25 down to the 20-yard line. That's enough to move the chains.
Elliot Lajay finally made a tackle there. Actually just tripped him up. Elliot was already on the ground, but he managed to trip him up.
1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. 4:40 to go, clock winding, first half. Rams looking to tie this up. 2 receivers left. There goes Lee, jet motion. Alcozer will keep it himself up the middle, and he's not going to get very far.
Justin Dittman and a couple of other Spartans hit him. He didn't make, in fact, he might have lost a half a yard.
2nd and 10 from the 21. Rams still very slow in and out of the huddle.
4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Alcocer in the gun, stacked to the right. Lee, jet motion, he'll take the handoff. Dancing right, looking for room. He's across the 20 to the 19-yard line, picked up a pair.
Cameron Valentine got a hand on him, but he had to have some help from a couple of other Spartans before they could bring him down. He only picked up 2, however.
3rd and 8 from the 19. Ball's on the far hash. Alcocer in the gun. Lee to his left. Barks his signal, takes a snap. Quick throw to the left, in and out of the hands of Xavier Shelton, who got popped.
Number 4, Brian Sturgis, delivered that pop. It was a very clean hit, and that receiver will remember that while he's in the huddle.
Rams with 4th and 8, and they're going to go for it from the 19. No,
I think
they're
going
to set the field goal up, but Alcocer is going to hold this kick. Alcocer's going to hold the kick, and now we've got another timeout. This time called by the Rams. 3:17 to go in the first half. Rams trail at 14-7. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
West Point Buick GMC has Black Friday pricing now. Let the savings begin. For a limited time, get $8,000 savings off MSRP on 2015 GMC Yukons. Even 2015 GMC Sierra 1500s for just $25,900. Huge savings and selection only at West Point Buick GMC. Easy to get to on the Katy Freeway. Exit Parker Cypress both ways. We look forward to seeing you soon.
West Point Buick GMC, a better place to buy.
Fans, make sure to log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavenders Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night to the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive to see who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavenders Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. This will be a 36-yard field goal attempt near the far hash. Snap, set, kick is up. It's got distance, and it is good. Marco Rosales, 36-yard field goal. And the Rams cut the lead down to 4. It's 14-10. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live. A 36-yard field goal by Marco Rosales gets the Rams within 4. It's 14-10. Spartans leading. 3:15 to go first half. Fans, the playoffs are just 2 weeks away. Texan Live will be your home for the postseason after agreeing to a partnership with the UIL and Fox Sports Southwest. Get your tickets to the state championships held at NRG Stadium right here in Houston by following the UIL link on TexanLive.com. Then follow your team on the road to the state championships at the home for Houston High School sports, TexanLive.com.
Alec Arnold and Brian Moore are back to receive this kick.
So Molina's kickoff fielded at the 12, up the middle
by
to
Arnold.
20, 25, and the 30-yard line is where the Spartans will take over. 3:08 to go in the first half. Spartans the 14-10 lead. And the Rams doing something we haven't seen them do in weeks. They kicked a field goal, Nelson.
That was really a good one, too. 36 yards, nothing to sneeze at.
Spartan offense back on the field. Moore under center, I set, 2 receivers left, moving left to right. Pitch back to Sturgis, up the middle, runs over a defender. He's across the 40, first down to the 42-yard line. Josiah Bryant might have gotten the worst of that collision with Brock Sturgis. 1st and 10 from their own 42. I set. Give it to Sturgis again. right up the middle, cuts back across the 50 to the 49 of the Rams. That's a 9-yard pickup. Cam Thomas in at quarterback for the Spartans. I set. Gave us to Sturgis. Looked like he was going to be stacked up, but managed to push that pile forward. He's got the first down up to the 45. Some good hard running.
Number 54, Grant Mitchell, made part of that tackle, but I'm not sure he was aware of it. He had his back turned to the ball carrier.
I set 2 receivers right. 1st and 10 from the 45. Thomas lost the football on the snap. He couldn't handle the exchange.
He got it back.
But able to get it back. Minute 55 to go. Clock winding here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 47. I set 2 receivers right. Give is to Sturgis, left side. Pushing defenders over inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He's running really hard.
Jeremiah Robertson was in on that tackle. Yeah, the Spartans are moving them. 50 is getting up slowly.
But making it off the field on his own power.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Ball be placed at the 39-yard line, 3rd down and 4. Minute 30 to go, first half. This will be a big stop for the Ram defense here. They've scored 10 straight points. Try to get a stop here and get their offense back on the field. I set 2 receivers to the right. Pitch to Sturgis, right side. He's got the first down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Right now, the Spartans just lining it up and slamming it down the Rams' throat, but they're taking a lot of time to do it. Clock now at 1:10 and rolling. 1st and 10 from the Ram 33. I set 2 receivers left. Wide receiver screen incomplete. Tried to get the ball out to Brian Moore, who's now back at receiver as Cam Thomas, as I said earlier, in at quarterback. Ball just thrown behind Moore. 2nd and 10 from the 33. 59 seconds remain, first half. High set. Up the middle across the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Remington Felder made the initial hit there. There looks like a flag on
There's a flag down.
Holding. 31. 10 yards from the previous spot. And replay 3rd down.
That hold is on the fullback, Andy Garcia. So that'll cost the Spartans yards and time. If they lose the time from that play, and they'll go back 10 yards. Ball back to the 43-yard line. 54 seconds remaining in the first half. Spartans with a 14-10 lead. A little confusion for the Spartans as their 2 wide receivers just ran across the field to line up on the right side. In the gun, and now a whistle, timeout. Rams with 38 seconds remaining before the half. 14-10 Spartans lead. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Register online at CESperformance.com for your sports performance program. CESperformance.com has multi-month memberships and team training. CESperformance.com has baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CESperformance.com. There's no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com.
Patrick Creighton, Nelson Flang with you from Rhodes Stadium in Katy, Texas. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Spartans with a 14-10 lead. They've got a 2nd and 20 from the Ram 43. Holding penalty really pushed them back.
Yeah, they were moving pretty well, but now they've got 2nd and 20. They've got a task in front of them.
Spartans coming back out onto the field now. In the gun under pressure. Screen pass to the 40. Inside the 35. Thomas to Sturgis. He gets to the 35-yard line.
Damon Bryant finally brought him down.
We give him the 34.
Back on the clock. 2-7.
Reset the clock from 24 to 27 seconds. Be 3rd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Spartans have 2 timeouts remaining. It's been a very long official timeout here.
Really is.
Line judge keeps sticking his arms out like, you know, why aren't we getting back on the field? Third and 11 from the 34. Thomas in the gun, bunch set to the right. Barks a signal, takes a snap. Under pressure. Rolling left, and he's going to be chased out of bounds around the 35-yard line.
Calvin Lasky was the actual man that pushed him out. There was no gain. Might have been a loss of 1.
So I'll set up a 4th down and 12. Ball's on the 35. 21 seconds remaining. Spartans take a timeout here. It's going to be a very short timeout, so they're already coming back onto the field. Took it to stop the clock. They're going to go for it here. In the gun. Thomas takes a snap, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, he almost had that ball.
And Joseph Young on the coverage there. So the Rams will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35 with 14 seconds to go. Let's see if they come out and try to run something or if they just want to get to the half. Alcozer in the gun. Jet motion, they'll do the handoff. Lee cuts back up the middle, picks up a couple up to the 38. And that's going to end the first half. Spartans 14, Rams 10. Our halftime show would normally be presented by West Point Buick GMC. But because of the power outage, we will not have a halftime show. Instead, these two teams will come back out onto the field in just a few moments. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.